What is going down, my YouTube family? It is your boy Zary coming at you tonight, you know, Tuesday night, to give you an update for the patch notes that came out and just kind of my take on it and what we can expect going forward. And this is a really, really good patch for the game. Let me start off by saying that. Does it include Battlegrounds? No, it does not. Am I okay with that? Absolutely. And let's get into it and we can kind of talk about each thing. And normally I can get onto the test server and show you guys things like that, but we are not going to do that at this point right now because it's not on the test server yet. So we didn't really know what the patch entailed until we really got the notes. So props to the devs here. And before we start breaking it down, if you're just finding me for the first time, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Join the XMG family. And for all you family members out there, thank you so much for the love and the support. It means the world to me. So let's get into this patch. And, you know, the patch itself here is good. And, you know, it just says, we are continuing to work hard on the update with Battlegrounds modes and artifacts. As we told you recently, the patch was also supposed to contain some highly requested new features and tweaks. We've decided to drop them in this small update so that we can already benefit them from while we work on the new mode. And I am perfectly good with that. I think it's absolutely the right thing to do. If you know any of the drama that's going on with Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, they were in front of this. This week's patch consists mostly from features and tweaks that you, our awesome players, have suggested to us. We want to thank you for being so supportive and involved. Thanks for your cool suggestions and requests. They help us make the game better with every update. Here's the list of what's new in version 1.1.180. Man, that was a mouthful. I got stuck on that. General. We've been listening to your feedback and new power calculation formula closely. We've decided to give the tower some changes. Now the system will try to exclude identical teams starting from the first floor. Used to be the 7th. I love this. I think this is absolutely perfect. They did talk about how they wanted to make it better, and a lot of what sucks about the tower is that you're just fighting the same teams over and over and over and over again. On my free-to-play account, I could almost guarantee you I was fighting a Darien-led team with Snorri, Friezard, Mortha, and then a random 5th. That's what I fought almost every single time. And it was just really, really annoying. So that is a great tweak. Also, now the opponents in hard mode will be slightly weaker than before. I've tried a hard mode, not on my main account, but in the test account, and it sucked there. So I didn't do it on my main account, and from everything I've heard, it's just brutal, so that is a plus. Tweak the golden chest drops. Lowered the chance of 250k by 5% and increased the chance of 500k by 5%. Alright, everybody knew the gold chests were bad. I mean, it is some sort of luck, so we have to take that into consideration. So I'm fine with that. Added Chapter 9 to the Runic Journey. You can now find 3 gray and green runes in there. Beautiful. This means now I can start doing 3-dot runes on the noob series. This is going to be awesome. I put this in my suggestions that they make, you know, the Runic chapter like a hard mode for that, and it looks like they kind of tweaked that a little, and I wasn't the only one saying that by any stretch of the imagination, so that is really, really cool, and I like what they did there. Added a highly requested guild raid registration feature. You can now choose the starting time as you launch the raid. This reminds me, and what I've heard is it reminds me a lot of what they did in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Okay, you can post the raid, but it doesn't go live for 24 hours. That way everybody has a chance, and we don't have to say 0 damage for 24 hours. You can post it, people can register, and then they know it goes live, So great addition, 100%. Tournaments are now available for players from level 16, and we've also added tournaments for new players. These tournaments have simplified requirements for levels 16 to 23 and 24 to 29. Tournament qualification has been removed from the game and replaced by registration. You can now register for a tournament before it begins. As soon as it starts, all registered players will be randomly put into battle groups. Great job. Because two things. One, in the free-to-play account, doing the tournaments was awful. Because half the time you couldn't even qualify for the tournament because you didn't have the right person. And it sucked. It was really, really frustrating. And you just really forgot to check them after a while because you didn't care. And then when you did have the characters, it just got a little frustrating. And the tournament qualifications being removed is absolutely phenomenal. And to no fault to anybody, people were waiting for the last 2 or 3 minutes before that closed so they could get an easier group. That isn't a fault to anybody. They were just playing the system smart. And anybody could do it, so they weren't cheating, nothing. They just knew if you didn't register till the last 5 minutes, there's a good chance you could get put in a smaller group, which gives you better rewards. Doesn't happen now. Now all you got to do is register, and when it kicks off, they divide it up. Brilliant. Solves that problem. Implemented cooldown for guild raid rewards pickup. Now you've received a raid reward. You can only receive the next one as soon as the timer runs out. The timer can be seen in the guild raids menu. I gotta read that one again. Implemented cooldown for guild raid rewards pickup. Now, if you've received a raid reward, you can only receive the next one as soon as the timer runs out. The timer can be seen. I don't know exactly what they're talking about there, but we'll wait and see on that. Maybe I'm just misunderstanding it. So somebody in the comments, let me know what they mean by that one, because I'd love to. Updated character models for old lore. Okay, would love to see that. I think that would be really cool. Season of Feathers begins July 1st. So we have the next tournament, Season of Feathers, which involves the new hero, Roxy. Clan Pride Healer. Available from the Season of Feathers. So this lovely lady right over here is a healer for the clans. I don't know why it's a healer, but it's a healer. And the owl is pretty cool. I was actually going to make a video about what animal do you want the next clans or pride character to be. And an owl was one of them. I had like owl. I thought a giraffe would be really cool. A wolf. I would like to see a like some sort of sea creature, like a manta ray, or I just thought that would be cool. And selfishly, I wanted to see like a gorilla or a monkey. It's my favorite animal, so yeah. But she is an owl. Now, I want to see the kit. The kit isn't revealed to us to share yet, and I want to see that because we have a healer. But the Pride's biggest problem isn't that that they were missing a healer. The Pride's biggest problem is that they were missing somebody to bring them together. They were missing like a synergistic piece to make them together. And when I was brainstorming, the video I was going to make about the Pride character, I was going to say the Pride character I'd like to see the most is, and for all you Star Wars: The Galaxy Heroes fans out there, the Phoenix Squad. How they all shared like a passive ability. Hera's leadership brought them together. And yes, we have a Hera, kind of funny. But I would love to see, like, maybe not, you can't share all of it, but, okay, you get 10% of whatever, or something to share the passive ability with the whole squad to make it a more synergistic team, and we really, really need that. We really need the Pride to be synergistic, so when her kit is revealed and we can break it down, I will be back for a video. But for now, that's what we know, but she looks awesome. I want to see how she is in game, if she's smaller and like is flying during the game, or maybe she has a staff she can hit people with, that she's sitting on top of a staff. I don't know. It'd just be cool. Like, owl characters always seem to be really, really cool. So we'll see what happens with that. But Roxy is coming to the game. So, time out from the list. With Roxy coming to the game, this falls into line with what we are doing for buff. Okay? Lizard Breath said that they're going to have their time to shine. Ember's back. I think we'll have Renara returning after Ember. They're going to allow you to get this character and wail on this character with the announcement of buff. End of July is buff coming. I said that a while. I have no inside information, but I still believe that is coming down the pipe. Alright, so now we'll get back to the list. If I can pull it back up here. AI tweaks. From now on, Snorri will use his third ability once per battle. His battle cry, perfect, because he was using that every time it came up, so it was just negating itself and kind of pointless. Solius will prioritize the target with the lower HP when using his third ability. Amos's Blessing, beautiful move, because he uses this move right out of the gates. The first move he uses it on random people. If you watch the tournament, when Hell Hades' team had Solius, he was just throwing that thing all over the place. It was crazy. Selena will prioritize the target with the lower AP when using her second ability. Like that move quite a bit. That's her single target heal. And then her bug fix. Fixed the lane's leadership ability, and now it has an effect on her as well. So that'll take some testing, and with the new battleground thing I'm testing, once this goes live on the server, we can test it out. It will be awesome. So, everybody, that is what we got for the patch. We have this lovely lady. I suck at this. No, that's me. That's at me. How about this hand? There we go. Roxy, coming to the game. So, it is going to be awesome. Once again, the devs step up to the plate. Yes, we're starved for content. Yes, we're waiting for content. But what I really, really like about this, too, is if they would have tried to put all this into one patch, this patch would have been huge, and it would have crashed, and it would have been a mess. They're putting it out small. They're taking their time with Battlegrounds. Now, do I believe that Battlegrounds needs to come out by the end of June? I do. We need that by the end of June. But we still got half the time left. Still half the month. Or at least have a solid date by the end of June. But that's what I got for everybody. And again, if this is the first time you're seeing me, and you like what you see, click that subscribe button and join the family. Turn on notification bells, blah, 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 all that horse crap that goes along with it. For all you family members out there, I hope you're doing good. I love y'all. I'll see you in the next one. I'm out.